Xavier Willison is growing with more experience he gets in the first grade. We've seen glimpses of him last year. You see the similar try in the Māori All-Stars game, when he's playing short. Really hard to handle close to the line because of his size. So, if you're trying to tackle him, someone like Cody, you're next to nothing to being able to stop him there. But I think what I like about, I guess, him and Te Kura are some of the young rising Kiwi front rowers. When you think about the future of young front rowers and the Kiwis that you obviously got at the moment, you got Fisher Harris and Moses Leuta, who are exceptional when it comes to what they do. But in a few more years' time, those guys are going to be at their peak when they get up to around 50 games. Gee, they're going to be some crazy talent to have. They're both, between both of them, they're a couple of the tallest blokes in the competition. But what I like about them is when you look at a big player, and I like to tend to look at more how agile, because the game is moving quite quick, and how fast they can move laterally, because they're middle players. A lot of things done around the ruck, but you have to move side to side a lot. And these two seem to have been able to carry themselves really well. Yes, Kevy's doing a really good job because he's not overplaying their minutes, 43 minutes, and you're getting quality. So there's no point putting these young fellas in and trying to pump out the minutes that Payne Haas does, or your Paddy Carrigans, because those guys are at 100 games plus at the minute. So these guys are still fresh into their NRL career. Really important that you just grow their development and you give them some consistency in there. And 43 minutes and you can get 181 metres, score a try and 6 tackle busts. Like, that's crazy.
And they would have been excited during pre-season, both Willison and Te Kura, with Palacia and Flegler leaving the club. It gave them an opportunity to step in. Now with Payne Haas injured, even more so the responsibility falls on them to be great. And that's Paddy Carrigan's doing a great job of carrying the can for them. But exactly what Blairy's saying, as a young forward sitting on the bench, you've got to understand that whatever time you're given, you've got to make every post a winner. Now that might only be 10 minutes, might be 15 minutes. But in his case, it's 43 minutes. You've just got to go and blow yourself away and be the best you can in that 43 minutes and give the coach no reason to not pick you next week. He's in that position right now, and he's doing a great job.
Yeah, just some stats on him, 2023 to 24. He averaged 19 minutes compared to now the 3 games he's played, he's averaging about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
He's upped his tackles from 9 to 20. Upped his tackle bus from 1.5 to 3.5, running meters from 54 to 123, post-contact meters from 23 up to 53. I mean,
yeah,
he's making his time count. Is he going to be just on the team sheet every week from now on, once Payne's back even?
Well, I think you've got to keep working your butt off, because it doesn't stop where he is now. This becomes a lifestyle. This becomes a sacrifice. This becomes being real discipline. So when you're there, I think the job only gets harder. So you're never comfortable. And when you think you're comfortable in your position, that's when someone else knocks you off your post. So when it's now he's in there. It's in there. He's got to make, like Willie said, you've got to make the most of your opportunities now. So every game needs to be a winner for you. Like he said, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 43 minutes, whatever you give, you got to give your best. And I think he's been doing that consistently with his 3 games that he's had. So the next in line will be Ben Te Kura. I think he can do something really well for the Broncos. Man, they got some great young talent, and more Kiwis coming out of there, which is nice. Brisbane's full of them.